Ahoy there, skippers, and welcome back to another episode of Sub Sunday, the day where we play Cold Waters, the Russian submod. As we continue our I am not able to speak today. We are tongue-tied slightly as we continue the anachronistic campaign in HMS Dreadnought S101. Yes, slightly anachronistic. We are using highly advanced torpedoes, top secret. You know, the kind that we get before anybody else gets. Totally secret, man. And we are going to continue this campaign. Our current mission is to go after a tender coming from Murmansk into the Barents Sea. So you know that's going to be so much fun. Oh, more tender operations, although in the last mission we did have to fight a couple of submarines. Unfortunately, we had no ammunition to do it. So that didn't quite go out so grand. So we got an enemy subgroup pretty much sitting on top of the Sosis nets, although they have pulled away at this point. And apparently there they are. Do you think that's the group? I'm going to guess that's them. Oh, have we been jumped? Contact 333 designates Sierra 1. It's close to super close.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Big ship for ultra quiet. We're trying to look at 333. At 600 feet, we are positive 5 on the planes. Why? Oh yeah, because it presses the S key even when you do the Control S for rig ship for ultra quiet. So we should not be doing that. So we have no contact at this time. As we drift down to the proper speed, no signature, how's the conditions? An infinite abyss lies below us. Actually, that's not entirely true, as you can see the bottom going by, although it is beyond 1,000 feet, where we will not go. Let's come.
Sonar, new
there we are.
Bearing 304.
There we got him. Sierra 1
1
contact, solution is 3%, and wow, it's coming through pretty strong.
Sonar, new contact
Multiple
bearing
contacts.
334.
We gotta double it here, but this is almost on, is it? No, because we've got a trailer. Who was that it? Yeah, I think this will end up being it. So we have 2 contacts coming in. I think I'm looking at a small cargo, perhaps. If this resolves itself into a doublet, that's definitely a small cargo. But that would be really odd to have a small cargo out here in our part of the Barents Sea. Seems not quite right. But everything else seems to be matching up all right, except for this doublet here. I'll keep looking. It might be a submarine, which I would expect it to be. This is almost it, but I'm pretty sure we're getting a reading here at around 1,000 hertz. So no. What would it be? Oh no, we are getting a doublet down there, I think. Unless it's a whiskey, which would make a heck of a lot more sense. We lost a submarine group. Is this line matched up here? I think so. I'm going to guess it's a whiskey.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
I'm going to guess that this doublet is actually a fake. It's not actually there. Other contact also showing pretty solid signs. We're going to classify both as a whiskey.
Sierra 2 is classified as submerged
And
submarine.
currently estimating our range, they are at about 400 feet, 9.6 thousand yards, a solution of 42%. If I guessed it right, then this will receive a buff to tracking. If I guessed it wrong, well, it'll receive a malus to tracking. It'll take longer for us to actually get a good shot on him. I think I do want to come up a little bit. Bring it up to his level. Please, condition tab. Come back to me. Thank you. Let's see. We'll go to 400 feet. And depth control. 400 feet.
Make depth 400 feet.
We're going to set an active runner. No, we'll keep it silent. Running straight. Running level. That ought to do us good. We need to come starboard to 303. So, heading over like this, a little bit more. Oh, not quite.
Come right to 303.
There we go.
Helm
Let the computer do all the work for us, so we can be lazy. Sit back, relax, have a cup of coffee, and just enjoy. No target as of yet with a good solution. We're 47%. We are coming right pretty hard, and we are going up pretty quick. Or at least quicker than what I would do. I would creep up to that depth super slowly. But it's nice to have the computer do things a lot faster than what I would do.
Sonar lost contact.
Okay.
Sierra 1,
So we're only getting them on the towed array.
303. Contact
So we got to
abandoned.
come to port to no more than 300. Oh no, less than that. So we'll come
left to
285.
285. Helm I.
So we can get him back on the
Sonar
towed array.
regained contact on Sierra 1 bearing 302.
Our normal passive, horrible. Our towed array, fantastic. 28% on that whiskey. We still have maintained the other whiskey, 15.7 thousand yards. It's now estimating at 29.2 thousand yards. I somehow doubt that. So I think we'll come fully to 270 actually. That might be the best course of action.
Come left to 2 470.
Are we on depth yet?
Aye.
Yeah, we're on 400. So we'll come around, make sure that the towed array gets good view of him. It does give him a decent enough view of our side aspect, which gives him a better chance of active discovery. But as you can see, his active is very, very bad. So 47% on that, 50% on Sierra 2 because we've been holding the track longer. We'll extend this out just a little bit and see what we got anything. I would like to kill you, if at all possible. And our little juking course. Yeah, we have to zoom pretty far out in order to get all these guys on our little tack plot down here. 57% on Sierra 2, a 51% on Sierra 1. He's doing 8 knots.
Steady course.
So we're not quite keeping up with him. We're on steady course at 270. We have 52% solution. We have a 64 on Whiskey 2. So we've got a good view of where he's going. We're going to have to increase speed if we want to catch up to these guys, but I'm a little bit wary about doing that until we have a good idea of where he's going. I'd kind of estimate that he'd be going off to also follow this guy, so sort of coming down at like a 200. Yeah, 200 to 220. And he's 212, 208. So he's coming south. But Whiskey 1 is the closer one, and the one that we have no idea. 58% solution. At 60%, I think it gives us his course. So we will find that out shortly. Excuse me there. And still nothing. 80% solution on Whiskey 2. 15.1 thousand yards is looking to be pretty solid. 60% solution on Whiskey 1. He's going 177. So he's actually coming towards us. Ooh, Sierra 2 Whiskey is actually much, much closer than we thought. Helm, give me an updated, or fire control, give me an updated range, please. 6.3 thousand yards. 95% solution. He's on the level with us, and we can see him right there. I don't know if you can see him through YouTube processing. It does tend to make things a little bit difficult to see. So, yep, we were correct in our assumption that it was a Whiskey. He's turning. He shouldn't have a good shot at us. Other Whiskey is still at 65%. We have no idea. Just only holding on him. So, let's take a pot shot at him. Let's come right. Get him within our easy torpedo cone. And we'll fire one at each. Because I'm guessing it's going to be about there to target Whiskey 1. To target Sierra 1 Whiskey. I would like a better solution than that, but I'm probably not going to get it. Ooh, we may lose him if we turn much more. Just because of the bow. No, we've got him on bow passive at +2. So that might make it difficult to acquire. No, he's at -4, so we can't do that. We turn much more, we will lose Whiskey 1. So we're going to take a shot. One at each. So starboard first, because we've got a good shot on him. And we'll fire it at around this aspect here. And I want it to run passive. 2-4s away. Target Sierra 1. We'll go to around here-ish. Also run silent. One level. So our torpedoes are in the water. Our best estimates indicate that they will not have gotten a ping from us. Or not a ping, but a whiff of us from that. Simply because we are a hole in the water. This, I'm not sure we're going to be able to keep it. We're in a great ambush position, and I would kind of like to stop. Just to give me the best chance of being able to slam into him. If we can get a better shot on Sierra 1, that'd be awesome, but we still can't quite see him. So let's switch to the tab screen so we can watch this incoming course. 2-4, 2-1. Well, we're tracking him hard. Where are you going, friend? Where are you going? Yep. It's going to take a little while for the course to run out. We may avoid him until we get him into too close a range in order to see him. Sierra 1 Whiskey is still -3 on passive. I'm not going to slow down anymore for that. Wow, he's really turning. Let's turn a little bit. Are you doing a full back on yourself? Because if you're doing a Crazy Ivan, that's a pretty darn slow Crazy Ivan. I would be expecting a full rudder deflection, and it's not quite happening. Okay, we got an update on Sierra 1, 87%. We think we have a good shot at 8.3 thousand yards. This Dreadnought continues her silent run towards them. We're really good at this. The ship is very quiet. Fairly quiet. Not fantastic on the sensors, but the towed sonar array is wonderful. It's just so incredibly sensitive. Oh, we've got Sierra 1 Whiskey. Hi! He's turning away at 8 knots. Sierra 2 Whiskey doing 11 knots. Did he pick up that torpedo? That would have been a very lucky pickup. So I don't think he can run away. He's doing... How fast can he go? Potentially 13 knots. So he may be... Yeah, he's running up to his full 13 knot bug out. That's not going to save him. This torpedo runs at like 40 knots. Maybe even 42. So I don't think he's getting away from this. Yeah, my friend, I think it's too late for you. Sure, it's somewhat of a long shot, but not that much. Adjust the course just slightly. And we'll increase the speed of time because we're just sitting here. We've got nothing in front of us, essentially. We've got nothing too risky.
Con sonar, Sierra 1.
Okay,
is cavitating.
Sierra 1's cavitating? But why? Why would you cavitate? We did lose him for a second there. Sierra 2 is the one that I'm pretty sure should be the one cavitating. No, he's run quiet and shallow. Sierra 1, what's his new depth? He's gone up. He's gone way up. So I suppose that's not a horrible decision on his part. This torpedo is around 400 feet. So if Sierra 1 is up around 100, that torpedo is going to have a hard time picking him up. And we're trying to pick him up still. It's going to be kind of difficult. He's at 2.3 thousand yards from us. And he is 2.6, so he's got another 5,000 yards to go on his run. Torpedo 4 is still tracking good and solidly. We're going to open this up a little bit more. It should be driving into his baffles, so he will not be able to hear it. He'll just keep running until it comes too late. Kind of tempted to activate the torpedo at this point, just have it run at full power. And I think I'm actually going to do that. We are... Oh, time to run to end. No, he's 4.8 thousand yards. Target is 6 thousand yards. So he's almost within 2,000 yards of the target. The Seeker, I think, is 1.5. We'll let it run a little bit longer, but it's almost going to be ready for its run. Is it you? Yes, it's you. So I think we go active.
Con, fire control.
It's got
weapon
it.
acquired.
So it detects it. It's going for it. And we're going to go to tube 1 and Sierra 1. It's a hard shot to make. Let's go active on you as well. You'll pick up some speed. We'll be able to turn you a bit, try and get you on target. We do want you to go... Is this going to bring you shallow or high? That goes deep, and this goes shallow. So we're going to bring you nice and shallow. Conditions... Torpedo needs to come up a little bit more. And so we will continue weapon positive. It is a pretty maneuverable torpedo. Got to give it that much. Around there. How's that? A little bit shallow. Still got to go a little bit deeper. And the reason why I'm using this is because the last time I tried to use the numpads, it was just turning the camera. It wasn't moving the torpedo.
Noisemaker bearing 3,
Okay, we got a
5,
noisemaker on
5.
Sierra 2. And I'm going to steer this torpedo a little bit to port.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
Weapons reacquired. So we will
Con,
now
fire control. Weapon countermeasure homing.
come here. So have we lost him? Yeah, we've lost him from a full.
Con,
We're down to
fire control.
67%.
Weapon acquired.
The torpedo is working
Con,
on its own,
fire
though.
control. Weapon countermeasure homing.
We are assuming that the torpedo... What? He's gone deeper? I suppose that makes perfect sense.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
Oh, this is a good torpedo. It's just like, I'm not losing you. And it looks like we've got a track course on Sierra 1. We're going to keep half an eye on that one, too, as we track this one in. Only a 67% solution on Sierra 2 Whiskey, which is kind of surprising because I'm assuming he's going into, like, massive invasion mode right now. And Sierra 1... Yeah, he's on that level. Oh, let's select this torpedo. Yeah, it's perfectly aligned. He's coming in. There can't be much more left of him.
Con, fire control. Weapon acquired.
Okay, so torpedo 1 is also acquired.
Con sonar.
There we go. Got a hit.
Sierra 2. Last bearing 0.
So there goes one whiskey.
Contact breaking up.
Didn't even have a chance to fire his torpedo. This torpedo also going in on Sierra 1. Only a 52% solution on him. I'm guessing that's because he's in our frontal cone now. Yeah, 38% solution. Oh, but no, we're picking up positive 23 on passive. Wow. He must be really turning. And I'm surprised I'm not seeing any cavitation. He should be cavitating, isn't he? Well, he won't be around for much longer, I'm sure. Like, we're losing the track, but the torpedo's got him. We can trust this torpedo to take it on home. And make sure that we've selected 2-4, and we'll order a reload. No point in being ultra quiet. Yeah, this torpedo's on final. Conditions. Select the torpedo. It's on the level. It's ready to kill. It's fully able. 26% solution. 8.1 thousand yards is estimate. So we're closing in. We're at 7.6 according to our current torpedo data. We are currently reeling out 7.7 thousand yards of fiber optic cable. Yeah. That's a lot of cable.
Con, torpedo room, tube
Torpedo
4
4
ready.
is ready to go again, should we need to fire it. I'm expecting collision at any moment. The ranges have met up. This indicates an overshoot, but we can't really trust it. I think he's turning into it for final collision. Or did it miss? Did you miss?
Con, sonar lost contact.
No, we
Sierra
got him.
1, last bearing 292.
There he
Contact
is.
breaking up.
He's close enough to the surface his men can get out if he gets out now. And leave combat. That's a good mission right there. 2 whiskeys sunk, 2 torpedoes spent. Excellent initiative, not our target. And we're getting a medal. Distinguished Service Medal for exceptionally meritorious service as the commanding officer, Dreadnought S-101. To our extended devotion, superior blah blah blah. Yeah, we know this. So let's continue off the line. I'm going to assume that's our target. It's got to be. Because they're just sitting up there in the Barents Sea. Let's see if we can't get up there in time. Ooh, we've been detected. We've been detected bad. We're going to sneak and skulk a little bit. Oh, they're coming for us. They're coming for us. Bearing 183, direct south. Well, almost direct south. So close to 10,000 yards.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
And we're doing 170. Iceberg
Con,
ahead.
New contact bearing 183. Designated Sierra 1.
Conditions. Let's load this torpedo. Signature, we have Sierra 1. And you are not it. You are not it. No. No. Ooh, we're getting good solid lines. We are close. What have we got? Another Whiskey SS.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
5.2 thousand yards. Get ready for a shot. Signature, we are estimating we are audible in his passive. He knows we're here.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is cavitating.
Okay, that'll give us a good solution on him.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Can we drop this down? This is not good. He can hear us. We can hear him. There is not much floor beneath us. Alright, we're going to take a snapshot at this guy. Go active at 3,000 yards.
1, aye sir.
Let's freak this guy out, make him run. I'm a little bit concerned because whiskeys generally don't travel alone. Where's his buddy? That's what I want to know. And you know what? I'm really tempted just to go full active on this torpedo right away. Because at this range, 5,000 yards, could be even closer than that. Signature, we are estimating. Yeah, we've got a good fix on him. This is a whiskey. So where's his buddy? That's what has me worried. So we've lost us on passive. Yeah, because he's turning nuts now. He's got to be. But there should be someone else right out there. We'll try and keep the a good track on him. Okay, he's lost us now. If he had us at all, he lost us. So that'll be a nice little advantage there. Seriously, where is the rest of the enemy force? I can't believe it's just a single whiskey. I refuse to believe it. No whiskey travels alone. We're gonna go active. It's early, yes, but it'll mean it picks up speed. It means that we can track it better. And it also means that that torpedo will be much more capable. Are they pinging? Are we picking up pings? I thought I heard the whisper. Guess not. Must be the background music, which sometimes has little high notes like that, which, creeps me out. So we fired up a torpedo. It is on the path. It does have a nice huge scan cone. If that whiskey is anywhere in there, we'll know about it. He's doing 11 knots and probably increasing speed. I'm assuming he's running at full tilt. Do I have control? No. No, the view control seems to be locked to my numpad, unless... Ah, I get it. Didn't have numlock on. So if I have numlock off, it rotates my view. If I have numlock on, it moves the torpedo. That's nice. That's nice to know. So our depth is 145. I'm probably going to go up after this to periscope depth just to take a look around, make sure that this isn't the tender convoy, which it very well could be. Got a 58% solution. We're still assuming he's at about 5.1 thousand yards, and I am highly confident this is the whiskey. I mean, look at these tracks. They're beautiful. Yeah, we're getting good data coming in now. And he's not cavitating because, well, he should be cavitating soon, I think. He's really booking it. And at only this shallow a depth, he's only at about 150 feet. I suppose 13 knots isn't so much to ask for 150 feet. I just get paranoid about those things. So let this torpedo track on in. The deadly, deadly tigerfish torpedo. I don't actually think that's what it looks like. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. But we do not have yet the ability to put in 3D models. It's a lot of icebergs. Scary. We should be coming into I'ma kill you range now sometime soon. He's at about almost 1.5 thousand yards. Well, not really. He's at 2. So, but shortly he will hit that magic 1.5, and I'm assuming we will pick him up without much issue. If he's doing 13 knots, he's really booking it. Unless we have a bad position on it, which could happen. We may actually be scanning the wrong area of water. So let's give a nice little check, just in case. A quick look around. Or he could be at an exceptionally further range. That definitely happens also. As long as we keep it silent, we have a much better chance of... he has a less chance of picking it up. Yeah, I'm betting that he's much further than we think it is. 81% solution. At 95 is when I'm 100% sure of where they are. Because, the game will never give you a 100% solution as far as I can tell. I've never seen one. 95 seems to be the best it'll do. I don't know if that's like thematic or something. But, yeah, we are at 1,000 yards away from him, and this torpedo still hasn't picked him up. Yeah, there he is. 85% solution. We're estimating at 5.4 thousand yards. No, that's not right. Needs to update fire control. Update the plot. 7.3 thousand yards, so we'll pick him up shortly. Yep, and we got him. We have full-on view of him, and he is turning and cavitating like mad. He knows there's a torpedo coming, and he does not want to be there. Torpedo's about 2,000 yards away from him. Oh, it's such a shame. Because he's got to know, he's basically in a World War II boat with a better sonar system here. Like, you've been put against nuclear-powered submarines, and you have to sail in a diesel-electric. It's just so sad. Now, to be fair, when the nuke boats first came online, there was a huge pushback in the sub community. They were like, we do not want this. Nuke boats are horrible. Diesel subs forever. But their capabilities were quickly fully ascertained, and people suddenly came around when they realized, wait a second, I can have, air conditioning full-time on this boat, and I don't have to worry about ever coming up, and I can clean my own air.
Fire control, weapon acquired.
There we go. Torpedoes on. And the nuke boats quickly took over. Although, to be fair, diesel-electric boats are actually quieter. Like, it's true. Because they don't have a nuclear reactor always going, always having steam driving turbines and pumps going off, they can be silent. So, but, they can't go as fast. They can't, I don't think they can dive as deep. I'm pretty sure they can't. And they can't have all the creature comforts of home for long periods of time. because they do not have essentially infinite power. Nice little drink there, because my throat has been sore all weekend. Still coming in. We're still not picking anything else up, and that's kind of bugging me. Like, I would expect us to detect something. I'm going to order periscope.
Make depth 4, 5 feet, dive by.
Let's check us, make sure that we are not heading for an iceberg. We are not. We're going to go up to 45 feet and back to the torpedo. Watching this whiskey chase. Wow. It's just like a sheet of ice right there. That's creepy. I wonder if I could get under it. I would never try. I'd be too scared. Well, maybe, like, as a last dish...
Noisemaker bearing.
Whew, you scared the crap out of me, man. So the torpedo is trying to go after the noise, or avoid the noisemaker.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
But the torpedo is having none of that.
Fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Nope, it is still trying to avoid it. And he has... We've lost good detection on him. He's down to 81%, so he has broken our visual. But this torpedo is working to come around. Do a nice little half circle to clear its cone of this noisemaker bubble.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
And we are at periscope depth. So we're just watching this. That's probably why we really lost it.
Con, dive at 4, 5 feet, dive by.
Yeah, we've lost him on the towed array. Passive is still picking him up at positive 33, but we're still losing him. That's pretty impressive. But he's not going very fast, and he hasn't generated a whole lot of difference between where this noisemaker is and where he is. He's just staying on the level. Now granted, there's not much depth to go after here, but still. It's one of the reasons why I hate fighting in the Barents Sea. There's no place to dive or climb out of. So I'm assuming we've got a good final homing.
Noisemaker bearing.
Another noisemaker.
172.
It is going to go around it. Should be an easy avoidance. No, curl back in. There we go. And is he going to be able to get inside of it? Oh, that torpedo can turn. And turn hard it did. Keep track, keep track. Oh no, there, got it.
Contact, Sierra 1, last
Got
bearing 173, contact breaking up.
Going down. Back to us. Alright,
Raise the ESM mast.
what he said. Nothing.
Lower the ESM mast.
Raising radar mast.
Lower the radar
We're
mast.
gone. We are out of here. Whiskey found and killed. Oh no, which one was this? Designate 190, oh no. It's the enemy task group.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
A Kotlin, another Kotlin. Yeah, wow. So we got a Pody and a Kotlin really close on top of us. Okay. We've identified it. Signature. Range, 38,000 yards. I don't believe that for a second. Pody, 20,000 yards? If that's the case, can I? Yeah, I can just leave. Haha, we're gone. We're going to come over into this to kill you. So yeah, apparently we could just leave that combat, which I'm all for. Bearing 8-4, designate Sierra 1. This one we are going to try and close to super close.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
So lost contact bearing 8-4. So we will try and find them. Icebergs ahead. I'll prep this. I want another torpedo ready to go. And we're going to go up to periscope depth.
Make depth 4, 5 feet, dive by.
We have basically no water beneath us. We're at 400, let me guess, 400, yeah, 511. Okay, so we're in a slightly deeper area of the Barents Sea. But I don't like being here. I'd rather be way out in the North Atlantic where we've got 1,000 feet beneath us.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Alright,
Rig
reach for
ship
ultra
for ultra
quiet.
quiet.
Con, sonar new contact bearing.
Sierra 2, off to our port.
071, designated Sierra 2.
Sig, what do you got for me? We got an interesting arrangement. Are you a submarine or are you something deadly? I know submarines can be deadly, but unless it's their new one, most of the older stuff isn't all that scary. Nope, doesn't match the higher frequencies. Oop, that one did, I think. Yeah, you're a Kanan.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as escort.
Alrighty then. So we have a Kanan off to port. We have a 35% solution on him.
Con, dive at 4-5 feet, dive by.
Kind of willing to bet that
Raise the ESM mast.
ESM mast is up. Not at detection threshold.
Lower the ESM mast.
And up scope. Periscope, please. New ESM contact is Echo 3, bearing 86, and our detection threshold is down low, so we don't have to worry. Let's activate our low light vision. There he is. Give me a laser scan.
Con sonar, Master 1 is classified as merchant.
Oh, scary. So scary. That's our Urga. So here's the plan. We keep the mast up briefly. We've got a good solution on the Urga. Port side. Gonna run. Oh, nope. We need to run surface. Run straight. How is the conditions? 114 decibels. This could be a little bit difficult. And we're gonna run like so.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Yeah, that ought to do it.
Downscope.
So we lost him. We no longer have that Urga, but we do know that torpedo should go active at about the right time. It is going to have to go through that ice sheet, though. That could be bad. Or will it? We will take manual control should we need to. I think we want to come to port a bit then. That way we can line it up. I don't want to lose this torpedo.
Come left to 082, helm aye.
It does worry me a little bit because, you know, we'll have to go in a direction that is bad. And I would like to get a little bit more water under my keel. Or
Depth 5.
above the sail, I guess.
Sonar reports ice ahead.
Yeah, we are detecting.
Con, dive at 50 feet, dive by.
Sonar is no longer ahead, so we are maneuvering to avoid that. And torpedo. Torpedo is fine. We're starting to pick up a lot of pings, although they are at a range where they can't detect us. So not concerned. There's the iceberg we are detecting and avoiding. That Kanan is just banging away. He's at 19,000 yards, so this is a long shot. Let's be clear about that. This is quite the long shot.
Upscope.
Con, helm, steady course.
They are still below detection thresholds. 88. We're picking up Echo 3 barely, but... Come on, give me that Urga back. Creepy. Wow, we are detecting a lot of stuff. Let's get a full security sweep going. Just to make sure. Somewhere around there should be an Urga, but we can't quite see it.
Downscope.
Bring down the scope, that way we don't get detected. This torpedo, continuing towards the ice. We may have to dive it under the ice to avoid. Still no sign of that Echo 3 contact. We've got pings from him, we've got radar contact from him, but we haven't actually seen him or detected him straight up. Oh, we've detected him a little bit. We are getting sonar pings from him. I'm going to go back up
Make
to
depth
periscope.
4-5 feet, dive by.
Just bring it up a little bit, that way we can take a look and actually see.
Con, dive at 4-5 feet, dive by.
Scope up. Still below detection thresholds. Wow, that's some waves. And... did we get the Urga back? Or is the Urga now hiding behind things? Oh, there you are. Re-establish contact with the Urga. She is doing north. So let's bring back down the scope.
Down scope.
We don't want to get above detection thresholds on this, and... wow. Not right now, please. Thank you. That's annoying. Here I am trying to very, very stealthily do this, and Windows is telling me about a brand new update. No thank you. So we're still going in on the Urga. We may have to take control of this torpedo manually to avoid smashing it against, you know, all this ice. We are detecting even more ice over there. I think we're good, though. I think we're in a nice position here. So once this torpedo gets to around here, we'll probably bring it more to the north and go active with it, assuming we don't have to go active inside of this ice field to basically drive it around things. As it continually lets out more and more and more wire.
Con sonar lost contact. Master
So we lost
2,
the cannon.
last
I'm
bearing,
betting that it's
0,
behind one of
6,
these
1,
one of these
contact
icebergs.
faded.
So we must be silent. Okay, so we're heading, I think, yeah, right into another iceberg. So let's go active. You're going to run on the level I want you to run on, and I'm going to manually guide you from here, because this is dangerous. We need to avoid, you know, that. So continue off in this direction to avoid the icebergs. We could probably go down to avoid them, but ho! Floating ice. It's actually probably a good course to try and pick him up on. Let's go upscope. See if we can't pick him up again.
Con sonar lost contact.
Ooh.
Master 2, last bearing 0, 6, 0, contact faded.
So we are hunting. Wait, did we lose it? There should be an Urga somewhere around here. Oh no, did we lose him? Echo 3 is fading. Our torpedo is bearing course 6-7, so that's around where we want to look. A little bit to the right of 6-7. I'm not seeing him. He is doing quite the speed. So we may have lost him. Which would of course suck. Is that you? No. I'm not seeing him at all. I think he's pulled out of range for visual identification.
Down scope.
We must trust the torpedo. We could raise the radar mast, but that would be dangerous as all heck. Especially with this cannon hunting for us, we don't want to do that. So we're picking up Echo 3. We're basically driving right in on him. Tempted to go north to get around some of this ice, because I'm sure we can't see it because of that. Torpedo is a long way to go to get where we need to be. F1, how are we doing? Slowly skulking along. If I look at the map while I'm doing time acceleration, I don't feel so terrified. Where do you think that Urga's going?
Con sonar regained contact on Master 2.
Did we get the Urga back?
0, 6, 1.
Urga, bearing 72 degrees.
Upscope.
Upscope, please. Still below detection thresholds. Lights on. Full forward. He will be somewhere around here. Yeah, we can't see him because of ice. I don't know if we're catching something off the side of that ice or what. Downscope. We're not picking you up.
Con sonar lost contact.
Oh, we lost the
Master,
ergo.
1, last bearing 071. Contact faded.
So let us do another forward speed.
Con sonar regained contact.
That's
on
not what I want.
Master 1, bearing 070.
Where did it detect the ergo? No way. I do expect it to be somewhere.
Con sonar regained contact on.
That's what I
Master
thought.
2, bearing 062.
That makes sense. Somewhere in here, in this corridor. We know that we're going after it. We just don't really know precisely where it is. So this torpedo is homing in on him. I'm fairly certain it's on a good track. It's maybe another 1,000 yards out, but this will be a good track. Conditions. Not that. I want signature. Yeah, we're at a positive 14 on the towed array. He's probably another 1,000 or 2,000 yards this away. We know the direction he is, we just don't know exactly his distance. But I can only assume that he's chugging along at full speed. He might be somewhere up in here. I wouldn't say ergos are the easiest thing in the world to detect, but they're not the hardest either. Torpedo, you got anything yet? No. No, Torpedo is like, I ain't found nothing. Ooh, the torpedo's actually on target.
Con sonar lost contact.
Lost contact on the ergo,
last
but
bearing 06.
but it's not that far away.
Faded.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Weapons acquired. I'm betting that's the ergo.
Con sonar regained contact on Master 1.
Yeah,
bearing
that's the ergo.
069.
I hope. If this is the Pody, I'm going to be annoyed. Oh,
Con sonar lost contact. Master 1. Last bearing 070. Contact breaking up.
nice. And we're gone. Yep, we got it. Whew! Superb effort in finding and eliminating target. So one torpedo taking a shot at extreme range went all the way in and knocked it out. Safe seas. Several NATO naval groups have recently begun operating unopposed. Sweet. Let's get the heck out of here. Satellite photos. Enemy task force is preparing to sail from Murmansk. Intelligence estimates that it will make a conservative patrol in the vicinity of the Norwegian Sea, perhaps approaching Narvik before striking out into the Atlantic. You are ordered to intercept and destroy this force. An enemy escort of submarines should be expected. But we're going to wrap this up for tonight's episode, or today's episode. Did good work. Took out one enemy subgroup, took out a second enemy subgroup, was able to completely avoid a submarine hunter-killer group, and then we found the ergo pretty quickly, took a super long shot, went all the way in and knocked him out before he could stop it. So things going pretty good. Basically, a fully completed mission and 2 submarine groups knocked out. I'm happy. Anyway, I've been Tirek. If you've been liking what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.